What's up, you guys? FSC Speed Shop. That's right, this channel is FSC Speed Shop. It's the third channel of the major FSC brands we have out here for you guys. First, FSC Trucking, which originally was FSC Speed Shop. It was the trucking content that took off, and that's where we stayed with that. Then it was FSC Truck Shop. That's where we work on trucks. That's where we maintain Orwell. That's where we work on other Class 8 big semi-trucks, trailers, what have you. Rebuilding that Detroit 12V71, all that kind of equipment, all that kind of content is on FSC Truck Shop. Lastly, here is FSC Speed Shop, which we're going to start off a little bit more towards the recreation side. A lot of guys from the original channel asked, hey, where did boat goals go? Well, right here's where it's going to be. Right here, as you can tell, we're getting ready to take a trip on vacation here. We're going to start bringing you some moto vlogs here as well. Obviously, we got the two motorcycles here in the load bed. Right behind us, we got our travel trailer. So basically, the idea is right now we're going to go on a trip, go on vacation. So what we're going to go ahead and do is start heading west. Basically, the idea is we're going to go over see Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse Monument, and from there we're going to go hopefully to Devil's Tower, Wyoming. After that, go see where the Battle of Little Bighorn took place. Then we're going to go to Yellowstone. Then we're going to go chase down the Union Pacific 4014 Big Boy. We're hopefully going to see that in or around St. Louis area. A couple other things we'd like to see in the St. Louis area, and then come home. That's probably about 3 weeks worth. I'm going to be bringing my laptop with me so I can continue editing for the other channels while we're driving, plus filming this. So with that, let's go ahead and finish up on what we got started here. Obviously, here is my 2021 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 8-foot box. Obviously, if Matt will pan over, you can see why we got the 8-foot box, because we needed to put the bikes in the truck for when we tow the camper or when we tow the boat. The idea was a winter escape vehicle come time to start getting out of here in the winter time, to go maybe to Florida or South Texas, not West Texas, we don't go there anymore. And that's why we got the 8-foot box. Behind me, we got the old travel trailer that you've seen in the other vlogs. We did used to tow this with Matt's Dodge Ram, Mr. Beefy, but we upgraded. So Matt still's got Mr. Beefy. We don't know what we're going to name this truck, although Brock thinks Beefier makes more sense, but we'll see. I don't know. So with that, why are we here? Well, we got to do a couple things. I'm going to have Matt check the air pressure on my Dodge, because I did take it to get serviced, and I don't know if they had aired the pressures up properly. I think we're supposed to be 65, 60. Got to check the door jams. Max is 80, but the tires are rated for 1,600 a piece. We're not even close to that. That's 3,200 pounds just on the rear axle, so we don't need that much. So we'll keep it what Ram says with whatever it is. I just want to verify that they did it right when they serviced it and rotated my tires. I already checked the trailer. I do want to mention here real quick, if you guys remember from the other vlogs, we had to upgrade the hitch as well. Being that the trailer weighs in about 6,000 pounds, and then you add the truck plus the load weight in the truck, two bikes, it's about 1,600 pounds. I went ahead and got me a nice new equalizer set up with the equalizer drag bars that also work for anti-sway. Not just anti-sway, but also weight distribution. These bars are being lifted up, which is tilting it like so, trying to raise the back, push the front down, which squats the front down a little bit more on a truck, adds stability. Obviously, I had to get a very long shank to make it work, but nonetheless, there we are. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. Okay, so what we're here to do now is, because where I live at my apartment, we don't have an outside spigot. The trailer holds 30 gallons of clean, fresh water, which that tank is empty right now, so we came over here to fill that. Obviously, it's self-contained, holds its own sewage, black water, which is obviously toilet water, gray water, which is out of your sinks and bathtub, and so forth, so you can actually run a considerable time without having to plug into anything. So what we're going to go do now is start filling up this freshwater tank. So let's get at that. All right, let her rip. All right, baby, you ready?
Yes.
All righty. Well, major change of plans, but it's all good. All right, we're on our way. Stop for drinks at the local gas station and pour some miles on. It's nice to finally use this truck for the reason I bought it for. Bike's in the back, trailer on the hitch. Ain't even loaded to the max. Pretty tight though.
What's the load capacity?
According to Ram, it can tow 18.5.
Okay.
I think 2,500 pounds in the bed. Forgot to put tow haul on. I'm not used to that yet. It raises up the shift point so that the engine shifts later, and it gives you a little bit more of a power band without having to ask for it. Prevents the transmission from going up and down. I also can limit the gears with these buttons here. So I push down, it's in 6 now. I can max it to 7. Towing like this, you'll never use 8th gear. 8th is the high gear. 8th is an overdrive, 7th is an overdrive, 6th is direct 1-to-1, like an old school truck. So if I'm in 7th, I'm still overdrive in towing, which is still pretty good. And the last time we took this rig out to Philly from here with the camper, we still got between 8.5 to 9 miles a gallon, which at 70, 75 mile an hour, I thought that was good. Because the old stuff I got, you get 8 miles a gallon at 65 if you're lucky.
The dude's looking at the 2 bikes in the load bed. That's cool.
Yeah, I figure you have that.
Watch his head slowly peek out the window of his truck to look at it. I thought that was funny. Yeah, because I guess you're used to, if you see it, you only see one.
All right, let's go get our drinks in and get strolling. I'll leave it around. Cut it off, yeah. Got it? Yep. Good morning, you guys. We just got going. Actually, we stopped here and had a good little breakfast. We made it about halfway, maybe almost 2/3 of the way across Minnesota. Found us a little campsite right here in a little rest area. Being it's a weekend, Saturday into Sunday, as far as trucks go, the place was basically deserted. There was one truck here when we got here. It's kind of funny how trucking turned it into only a weekday thing, with e-logs being what it is. Most guys don't run weekends no more. Wonder why you can't buy stuff at the store that you want to buy. But here we are, ready to go. Just figured I'd let you know where we made it. Game plan is we're going to try to get out towards Deadwood, and there's like 3 campgrounds in that immediate area. Also, we got to concern ourselves with Sturgis. Sturgis is leaving. We saw a lot of guys heading east, obviously leaving from Sturgis. Of course, we look like we're going the wrong way with bikes, but it's what it is. So with that, we're going to figure out where we're going to go as we drive and get to it. Still trying to figure out the exact battle plan, but it is what it is. All right, with that, let's hop up in. All right, with that, let's hop up in and get going. Come on, baby, climb. You can get in there.
Made it.
Boys and girls, it's the next day. We managed to make it up here. There's no room for a truck on our site, so we parked in the overflow lot, but there's room for the motorcycles. Obviously, you can see this is, well, why we bought the truck, was to be able to haul one bike, which kind of developed into 2 bikes, and of course we got the camper. We did have another issue here at Battle Walk Over. Unfortunately, yesterday was not without incident. For whatever reason, this glass broke. We were going down a road and my curtains were blowing outside. I was literally on the phone with my mom and I'm like, why are my curtains outside the trailer? Well, this window had broken out in the center, so we removed it. And yesterday we were able to stop off at a hardware store and buy a piece of cut glass. So we're gonna have to fix this here soon. I'm just gonna glue it into the track and put your original plastic keeps to keep the window in there. But for right now, we just put the towel there. I know it's ghetto, but it kept the bugs out last night. So with that, we're gonna kind of just get started here on this whole process of load and unload bikes. Right now, what we're gonna do is get the bikes out of the truck. Then me and the family are gonna go big grocery shopping that we don't have to keep buying out. We could just get, like, you know, make sandwiches and have food in the truck. I mean, we have an RV for a reason, right? We just didn't have the time yesterday to go shopping on our way here because, well, we had to deal with this. Either way, just small problems. You deal with them as you go along. All right, so with that, let's get and start getting the bikes out of here. So Matt, you can evil them right out of them, or?
I mean, do you want me to?
No, you ain't big enough for that.
It'll hurt your truck.
Yeah, it'll hurt the bikes too. So let's get the ramps out. You are good. A little to your center. There you go, that's center. Pretty close. Once you start your heavy descent, just kind of let it go. All right, there you go. Fire it up and park it over there in the grass. Your turn. What do you want me down to do first? Nothing.